I've been thinking that if we suppose that an enlightened man actually knows some objective techne. We all know techne. I mean, anybody who has read Heidegger or Bernhard Stiegler or Jacques Derrida knows techne. Any Greek knows techne. If we suppose for a second that there is such a thing as an enlightened individual, or enlightenment as such, or something like it, something remotely resembling whatever was described historically over several thousand years, what is enlightenment? We know very, very much about enlightenment, practical enlightenment. The real life, the real practical life of an enlightened individual. From which tradition? Maybe you don't like the word enlightened. It's fine. Fuck enlightenment. That's not the point. We can say that the point is the expansion of intelligence. The vitalistic expansion of intelligence on planet Earth. And humans are quite good at this, but we make mistakes. Mainly logical mistakes, small logical mistakes, such that these logical mistakes create distortions. They're just distortions of everyday experience. There's only a few types of experience that can be distorted. The problems are not immediately within the concepts that you are face to face with on a moment, sentence by sentence basis, letter by letter, word by word, sentence by sentence, concept by concept. There is a live a live sketch comedy film by Do Not Destroy Guys. And they're touring around, and they do a gig in UK. And even the previous joke, the previous bit to the one that I'm interested in right now, it was utterly, the preparatory amuse-bouche, because I keep using that word, I guess. Okay, two words, amuse-bouche, 3 syllables, 2 words, 3 syllables, 2 words. From out of 2, they make 3, or something. Sabibi's Panto made more money than the Please Don't Destroy movie, which only was in theaters in the UK. And so they had a whole PowerPoint. Well, it was just a couple of screenshots of like their royalty statement from their revenue. And they were something like 25th in that weekend revenues. They had made, or whatever stretch of run that they were measuring, and it was $14,000 they made, and they were right behind the next one, the next biggest box office grossing thing, which was Sabibi's Panto something or other. And so then that was they closed it with Sabibi's Panto, and then they opened it with the paradigmatic that I have ever seen example of the way sex education could go in our elementary schools. In our elementary schools. When did we get sex education in elementary school? I will tell you. 6th grade. 6th grade, I went to Deerfield Elementary School in Irvine, California. And there were some assemblies. We all remember assemblies. Assemblies. But this was a sex ed assembly. Of course, it was run by the nurse, which in itself is okay. But what happened was you got a bunch of kids that felt extraordinarily awkward. Because, you know what? You make the assembly, the theater, whatever, into a kind of crucible of sexual anxiety. And if everybody in the room has no real sociocultural symbolic coordinates in order to put words on the damn concepts and diffuse the anxiety, what ends up happening is that the adults leave it to the children to really regulate the anxiety and awkwardness. They leave it to the children. And of course, the children don't know how to do it. They feel really just put on the spot. This is not welcome for children. You put them in an assembly to teach them about sex. From the elementary school nurse, and what's she gonna do? She's got like a diagram and you know, like the that one bit from Louis C.K. About his elementary school teacher or whatever in Boston with the thick Boston accent. I highly recommend it. That's a real example of sexual education, not what we did. So anyway, but that does not begin to approximate the level of intellectual sophistication, cultivation, and essentially what I would call highly moral thought. Highly moral, unflinchingly moral, ethical thought with, among other things, 2 things in mind. Number 1, love. And then the second one is what? Safety, symbolic safety. If you're the elementary school nurse, first of all, you are not getting laid. Okay, so you have no business teaching sex ed. Nope. Nobody who does not have a healthy sex life has the right to teach a child or anybody else about human sexuality. So that's the first test. It is the first test, and it is not personal question. If you are going to embark upon teaching sexual education to our children, you will have to pass very rigorous, strict tests where then you make your case and prove to an adequate degree of evidence that you yourself feel in your heart of hearts that your sex life is healthy. Only then are you verifiable to teach children or anybody about human sexuality. That's soapbox number one. I need to get should start sending me some soapboxes, because I got to stand. Actually, I probably have something. I could probably stand on the soapbox here. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Huh. It's not a soapbox. It's not a soapbox. Can I? Oh, I can't flip the screen when I'm rolling a video like this? I can do it on Marco Polo. This is whack. Tim Cook! You're too busy giving a fucking gold disc to our dear leader, and the fucking video doesn't flip directions. You have 10 lenses on this goddamn machine, and you don't think that we want to flip the screen like we do on Marco Polo? Where's the fucking button? It's probably right here, but I don't see it. All I see is a red button and the little timer that says 1250, 1251, etc. Okay, so now I have to show you like this. I have to flip it, and I have to go like this, and I don't know where it's pointing. Is that a soapbox? No, that's like a drum machine or something. Okay, so that's not the soapbox. This is the soapbox. It's a pelican. Anyway, so this isn't going to turn out to be very practical. But you won't see me on the soapbox. Where is it? Yeah, that's a pelican case. Okay, so you won't see me on it, but you just trust me, I'm on it now. So I am standing on the soapbox. I could probably open my windows, and then it really would be like I'm, in the park in London? Ranting and raving. Okay. So, did Martin write it? Was it Martin? It was a film. It was presented as a script, and they do the bit. It's the three Please Don't Destroy guys. They're wearing Adidas tracksuits, each of them. They're in a theater that's full of a few thousand people, and they say there's this script, and And they're going to